Of course, the ambition was to always make the best work that I could, but when you're churning out 20 videos a day, there's only so much time that can be dedicated to each piece.
Today, I'm gonna show you guys a part of my business that I don't really tell too many people about. So before I get into this video, I just want to thank everybody that watched my last video. That was a very personal video for me. And that's a little something different that I haven't really been doing on this channel. But I feel like I kind of want to give you guys the raw and honest truth of everything that I have going on. So thank you guys for watching that video. I appreciate it. Thank you for the encouraging words. Thank you for the messages, the comments, the DMs, all that type of stuff. And trust me, all the videos from here on out will not be that deep, but every once in a while, there will be a sprinkle of deepness on this channel. But let's go ahead and get into this one. All right, so the reason I don't really talk about this side of my business or highlight it is because the way these type of projects are normally set up, it just doesn't allow me to be able to put my best foot forward. And this is, I'm a creative consultant for a small business cohort.
Don't tell nobody.
So what that pretty much means is that a business pays me not that much money to produce visuals for the companies or businesses and entrepreneurs that go through their cohort. And on top of that, they pay me by the hour, which is usually something that I don't really agree with. So the reason why I don't like it and why I don't talk about it is because as somebody who is very productive with their time, getting paid by the hour just seems a little bit disrespectful. And I'm talking about the general theme of getting paid by the hour. The reason I do it is because sometimes it is good just to be able to have a system where people just are sending clients your way. Clients that you probably wouldn't normally get otherwise. All right, so I said this off the top of my head while I was filming, but let me kind of break it down a little bit further, right? As a creative and really as an entrepreneur, it is always going to be good to have different ways of bringing in work that doesn't necessarily require you doing all the marketing and promotions and marketing promotions to make that happen. And so normally in my business, I'm the one who actually has to put out content. I'm the one that normally has to promote my services. I'm the one that has to do marketing for my services. And sometimes that is very draining. So not having to do that to actually get clients is a win. And so, in essence, the only reason I do not talk about it is because my normal rates are so much higher that I don't want to give people the thought of, hey, this person will work for per hour for a lower rate. So I just don't mention it. But this is something that, and the company that I'm actually doing this work for, so far, it's been a good experience, a great experience, but it's just not something I want to be known for. And like I was saying in the intro, the other reason I don't really talk about this is because I'm not really able to do the work that I want to do in regards to doing top tier work is because I don't really have the time to. So when I say I don't actually have the time to, what I mean by that is that this program really just allots for a small number of hours to actually complete a project. And in these hours, say if they give me 3 or 4 hours, then I have to do a consultation, I have to do the actual shoot as well as editing. And sometimes it's kind of hard to do that in 3 to 4 hours. So with that, you're not really able to do a lot, but with the way that I work and the way that I try to, be very productive with my time, I usually can make it work. And since I'm actually being capped at how many hours I can actually work with the client, it kind of makes it hard to be able to really go in and overly deliver or give your client something that's actually going to really move the needle for their business. Good thing that I can actually do some good work in a pretty quick time frame, but it just doesn't allow me to go above and beyond. So that's probably my only negative, my 3 negatives that I have with this. But overall, still being able to get clients just come to your email without you actually having to do the marketing or advertising or promotion for it is always going to be a positive. So I've done this style of content dozens of times. And doing this a lot, I already know what I need. So for this, I'm gonna need a good interview for a role. I'm gonna need an intro scene, an outro scene. And from there, I'm gonna need about good 3 to 5 scenes of whatever my A-roll is talking about. And for these shots, I'm only using one light. So I'm trying to make it very A24 style.
Film companies like A24 have established this aesthetic cinematography, implementing lots of shadow and colorful lighting to establish an aesthetic look.
So once shooting is over, it's time to put this video together. And my key for putting together these videos very quickly is within 24 hours, you have to lay out the A-roll. And then once you know the flow of the video, it makes it super easy to just kind of add your B-roll selects over that particular A-roll. So I did that, and it took me about an hour and a half to edit this video. So like I said, this is a quick 60-second video, but being able to knock it out in less than 24 hours makes doing these projects a lot more easier. And so, like I mentioned earlier, working with these clients has been great. The work isn't really that hard. And even working with the company that manages the cohort has been pretty great so far as well. The reason why I really don't highlight this particular type of work is just knowing that you're going to be underpaid and you really don't have your time to be able to put it together how you want to. Kind of makes you become unattached to the work to a certain degree. So I've been having a lot of new people check out these videos, and I definitely appreciate you. And I just want to say thank you. If you're getting something from these videos, then definitely consider subscribing to this channel. But also, I'm very passionate about building up this community of ours. So do this one favor from me. If you can, if you got this far in the video, go into the comments and let me know one thing that you actually took away from this video. No matter how big or small, however major or significant it is, let me know something that you kind of took away, you learned from this. I really want the creative entrepreneurs out there to kind of learn from the lessons that I've either learned in a positive way or even something negative that I actually had to learn from experience. So that is why I'm documenting my journey to make sure you guys have everything that you need. So what I want you guys to take away from this, right, is that if you're doing creative work, it is great to have different ways where people can actually send you work. Sometimes it is definitely a struggle trying to get new clients just off of your name alone. So if you're actually working with the agency, working with another company, working with a cohort where they send you clients and you don't really have to do anything else for it, then it is a win. But on the flip side, make sure that you're getting, paid correctly, or, getting paid a decent rate, as well as you having enough time to actually finish these projects that makes it feasible and make it more beneficial for you. So that's all I have for this video. So once again, I'm Shad, I'm 38, and I'm building a multi-million-dollar content agency. Join me along on this journey.